Reaching out to the faraway planets and stars has been a dream of mankind. We have always wanted to colonize space since the beginning of time. But out of all the planets, moons, and asteroids in the galaxy, which one should we choose from? The first candidate we'll be exploring is Ceres. Ceres is a dwarf planet found in the asteroid belt, an area between Mars and Jupiter, with Mars being the closer planet to Ceres. Ceres' rotational period is around 9 hours and 4 minutes. Because of this, days are very short on Ceres. This could potentially affect our sleep schedule. Additionally, Ceres' orbital period is around 4.6 times that of Earth's. This does not have much effect on its seasons, as Ceres' climate hardly changes throughout the year because of its minuscule 2-degree tilt. Finding a large enough water source to sustain an entire community has been a large problem for astronomers looking for planets to migrate to. According to the USGS Water Science School, each person uses about 80 to 100 gallons of water each day. The Dawn spacecraft was a spacecraft created by NASA to visit objects in the asteroid belt. When the Dawn probe passed by Ceres, it discovered that Ceres is a celestial body with the second most water in the inner solar system, only to be surpassed by Earth. This was a huge discovery because of how important having a water source is for colonizing new celestial bodies. Water is one important resource, but there are many others necessary to sustain life. Some of these include oxygen and food. Oxygen is necessary for respiration, and food is used to provide energy to our body. Ceres does not have these resources innately, but it is possible to collect them using the resources on Ceres. We could extract oxygen from the water through the process of electrolysis and grow food underground using artificial light and heat and water found on Ceres. We could also grow food on greenhouses on the surface of Ceres. Rocket fuel is another important resource in space, which we can also use water to create. Ceres does not have as ideal of a living environment as Earth does. The dwarf planet's surface has temperatures varying from around -100 to -225 degrees Fahrenheit, with record highs at -24 degrees Fahrenheit, which is much colder than we are used to. As a result, it is likely that we will have to use large amounts of artificial heating to keep us warm. Additionally, the surface of Ceres is heavily cratered, showing high levels of collision with other celestial bodies. This could be potentially very dangerous if we attempt to colonize Ceres. Ceres also has a thin water vapor atmosphere, thought to have been caused by ice volcanoes and subliming ice. This is barely even an atmosphere, as sometimes it doesn't even appear. This atmosphere has no weather phenomena because of how thin it is. Because of its lack of an atmosphere, Ceres is prone to solar radiation. There are many different celestial bodies to consider for colonization, each with their own weaknesses and advantages. However, there is one major factor when deciding whether or not a candidate is qualified for colonization, and that is its environmental factors and whether or not they can support life. Ceres does not innately have all these environmental factors, but they have the most important one: water.